All right, everybody, the band is back together. It's the With Tom Fern reunion tour. We only get back together for special occasions. I'm going to introduce the fellow to my immediate left. Fern, you're going to introduce the fellow to your right. To my left is Mark Bulger.
What's your last name?
Heard you played for the Rams, huh? A couple years? 2002, 2000 and...
For about a decade.
Yeah, for about a decade. All right, so you're here. You're a resident here now, right?
I am.
Yeah, how long you been here? All right, hey, down there at the end of the hall there.
4 or 5 years I've been here. So.
All right, Lakewood Ranch resident?
Lakewood Ranch. I have a brother in Tampa that made me come visit, and we fell in love with it and came on down.
Well, cool. All right, Fern, introduce your guest.
We got a fireman here. Yep. From which station in town?
Station 1. Ryan Jakonski.
Ryan Jakonski.
I'm not going to make you say that last name.
Jakonski?
It's common spelling.
From New Jersey. Jakonski from Jersey.
Pretty much.
All right, right.
All right, so the band's back together.
How come you didn't have the usual opening? I'm Tom, I'm Fern. You forgot? We've been gone that long?
No, it's not been that long.
Yes, I think it is.
Yeah, I'm Tom. He's Fern at the end. This is kind of like, you guys are a little too young, but it's kind of like back when Jerry Lewis and Dean Martin finally got back together for a little bit after their breakup. So,
right.
So gentlemen, why are we here today? Let's hear it there.
Well,
yeah.
Morton's Firehouse Chili Cookoff, 17th annual. Great event. A lot of fun, a lot of fire stations. We have 15 different firehouses from Longboat Key, Southern Manatee, Boca Grande, Englewood, Northport, and our home, Sarasota.
All right, cool.
Now, Mark is one of the celebrity judges. We have several. Our own gun writer, Lee Williams, will be one of the judges. Are you a chili connoisseur? What do you know about good chili from bad?
I'm not. I'm from Pittsburgh, so I'm more of a pizza guy.
Right.
So my palate will be clean, and my wife's been away all week, so I'll certainly be hungry. So.
Yep.
What? These batches of chili that are made by the different firehouses. I know people, when they think of firehouses, they know a one-person cooks. Is it the best cook and is it the cook who's cooking these batches of chili in each
No,
firehouse?
it's the cook.
No, it's you.
No, it's not me. It's not me.
Is it the cook?
The cook is cooking.
No,
That's
it's
a
the
great
guy carrying the hose.
Typically, yes. The best person in the firehouse who can cook is the one who cooks. Because we eat together as a family. We spend a third of our lives at the fire station. So the guys we work with, the guys and girls, are our family. So, of course, the person who can cook the best, he gets the job.
Right.
So if you don't like cooking, you don't make friends at the firehouse.
So is there charity involved in this event or something? Or
Charity? Yeah, it goes to the Sarasota Firefighters Benevolent Fund. It's the 17th year of that organization. We've given about $650,000, $700,000 back to the community, all the way from Katrina to whatever. It started 17 years ago by a firefighter whose wife had breast cancer. And rather than handing a boot around or asking for money, everybody pitches in $5 a paycheck into the Benevolent Fund. Then we started actually making some good money. There's 500 of us. And then we started doing events. And then we realized, well, we can do so much more than just help each other. So then we started helping the community and different charities and stuff like that. So this event is our largest event that we have. It's only 3 hours long, and we'll raise $30,000, $40,000 in those 3 hours.
All right. So it's free to get in, right?
Free to get in. If you want to try chili, it costs $10. You get 2 ounces per team, and there's 15 teams. So if you do the math, that's 30 ounces of chili for $10.
All right.
And when is, I don't know if you said the time, when is the hours and the date and the time and everything?
October 16th, which is this Sunday from 2 to 5.
Right.
If you want to get there a little bit earlier, we do a little opening ceremonies in the beginning. It starts around 1:45, and we just remember all the firefighters that we've lost throughout the year. So it's kind of for us, and it's turned into, we don't advertise it, but it's definitely a neat thing to see. It's a good time.
All right, Mark, how'd you find out? How'd you get drawn into this?
My foundation, I won't give a cheap plug, but I work with firefighters and
a shameless plug, you call it.
Police officers and military. Yeah, and Ryan already gave me a tough time about my shirt, but that's my passion, and that's how I work with, and that's how we became in contact. And a Sunday in Florida, go eat chili and raise money for firefighters. I don't think there's a better idea going on this Sunday. So,
Mark, let's just ask you about your professional life, post-professional life. I think you've been retired for 3 years, played 8 years in the pros. Did you want to consider maybe getting a job coaching afterward? Did you want to stay in the league, or you had your 8 years and you wanted out?
I actually had 11, but
I looked on Football Reference.
Trust me, each year it's like dog years when you're in the NFL. But I thought about getting into coaching, but their hours, that's 80, 90 hours a week, and I have 2 little girls, so I just said, that's enough, and I'm into farming right now in Missouri, but like I said, my main passion is working with first responders in the military, and it's been so fulfilling doing that.
Yeah, you played with some pretty amazing players in St. Louis when the Rams were there. I mean, Kurt Warner, Marshall Faulk, Torrey Holt, Isaac Bruce, Orlando Pace. Those guys are big names. What was it like to play with that caliber of a player?
Yeah, a lot of Hall of Fame guys. You know, my first year I was drafted in New Orleans, and I was cut, so I was home for a year. And Isaac Bruce was actually on my fantasy team. And then the next year, Kurt Warner got hurt, and I'm actually in the huddle with him. So it was kind of surreal being in the huddle with 5, 6 Hall of Famers, and it was a great time with those guys. And they are good guys. They're not just good football players.
Did you? You took the hits that a quarterback does. How do you feel now? Did any residual pain from the NFL?
Other than being here right now.
Yeah, besides right now.
Except for this.
You'd have to ask my wife, but physically, I think I came out pretty unscathed. Not too many surgeries, and with the concussions and stuff, I guess we'll see in 10 years. But
right.
That's part of the job. You don't want to go back retroactively and say there was no risk. I would do it all over again, and I think the risk versus the reward is definitely in the favor of football.
All right, favorite moment? You got a favorite moment? I mean, it's probably hard to do, but...
selfishly, probably winning the Pro Bowl MVP. I got to give my dad a car. But also being at the Super Bowl in 2001 was pretty special. We unfortunately lost to New England. It was
to a team called the Patriots, right?
Yes, their first, and a quarterback named Tom Brady.
Right.
But it was pretty special to be in my first year and get to go to the Super Bowl.
I covered that game for the paper when we still traveled, and I think of all the moments that I've covered, that was probably, right up there in terms of excitement because I'm from New England, so seeing my team win was...
Yeah, we were 14-point favorites, and they came out, and nowadays I think we'd have a couple more flags thrown, but...
They took Falk out of the game pretty effectively that game, right?
Yeah, I think we rushed them 8 times, but they also were tackling our receivers pretty good.
That's true. That's true, I remember, yeah.
All right, favorite Rams uniforms. Looking back, which one do you like of all the ones?
I'm a fan of the throwbacks, the one they're wearing now.
Right.
The ones in St. Louis, special memories, but something about those bright colors that they have going on in LA right now.
See, that shows you how old me and Fern are and how young you are. When I think about throwback Rams, I'm thinking white.
Oh yeah, you're thinking of Roman Gabriel. Roman Gabriel.
Right,
okay.
Yeah.
The fearsome force.
Yeah, I'm thinking, the 80s.
yeah, the 80s.
Yeah.
Right.
Throwback.
Right.
All right, so let's hit this one more time, right?
Right.
Give us the details.
One more time.
Fireman.
This Sunday, October 16th from 2 to 5.
All right.
$10 to taste all the chili, free to come in and see all the booths and see all the firefighters and listen to Daisy Duke's band. It's a great family event.
Daisy Duke's band, does the attire complement the name, or?
It doesn't. It's not bad to look at.
It's not bad to look at.
And where's it at?
I'm sorry. Morton's Market. Morton's Gourmet Market on Osprey, 1924 South.
And as somebody who tried all 15 chilies last year, I can vouch. Prepare to spend a couple of hours in the bathroom after you get home.
We have beer. Let me change the subject a little bit.
That's right.
Gold Coast Eagle's a huge sponsor, and the funny thing is, every single year they tell us, I can't believe how many kegs of beer you guys go through. In 3 hours, we're like the #1 rated buyer of beers in that short amount of time. We rank up there with Thunder by the Bay and all these 3-day events, and we do it in 3 hours.
And you don't get quite the crowd that Thunder at the Bay gets, so that's amazing.
And our main crowd is that area. They blame it on us, the firefighters, but it's the neighborhood there. It's not us.
All right. All right. So real quick, what are you going to be looking for in the chili? What's going to do it for you?
Oh, like I said, I don't know chili well, but we'll see. Yeah. Something that sits well in my stomach.
Right.
All right, we're on countdown here. Which 30-second drill?
Are we going to reprise this again next week,
or
is this?
We'll see. I have to ask my mother.
Right.
See how it goes. So, all right, gentlemen, thanks for being here. We appreciate it.
We'll see you Sunday.
Come on out for the chili cook-off.
Right.
And sayonara. See ya. Thanks.
Right. See you guys.
Thanks.